Have we got a full house today? Is everyone here? No. Everyone's here.
No,
Health and safety team, have you got everything sorted with
Yeah, we've got absolutely. So we had a meeting with Mark Gillen on Thursday, and he given us a risk assessment for live events, and then we'll pass around on that. So he gave us an electrical safety user checks, sort of course. So he gave us fire assembly points, both for the arts building and for the actual main building itself.
Yeah.
He gave us the fire assembly points as well.
Yeah.
And these are all different locations for everyone. And obviously with the risk assessment, you just always pass this around. But yeah.
Aye, that's good. And you're all done with those posters now, aren't you? Yeah. We'll just wait for everything from Tyler and that. Everything done with your job. Have you contacted Andy Dodds?
Yeah, I emailed him, and it was free yesterday morning.
Yeah, and I met him yesterday morning, and the posters are fine, good to use.
Yeah.
We just need to get permission now, I think, for where we can use them.
Did you do that?
I was listening to it a couple of weeks ago. You went round and got permission from this curriculum. The person we need to look and talk to is Christine from Southwest.
Right, so just need permission.
Yeah, everyone else is already
So that's all
safe, and they've
tracked.
said just get them the posters and they'll put them up in places where already seen. Since they know the area.
Of Christine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next step? Is to talk to Christine and the reception, and they'll put it up to us.
We'll talk to Christine here, and then we've already done like reception over in the main building. We've already went cafeteria main building, English corridor main building. They've all said there at least one person in each place has just said, look, give it to me, and then they'll put it in places where they know people tend to congregate, so we'll see it. Yeah.
So it's just a case of getting the posters.
I did the poster printed out, guillotined and distributed.
Who's gonna do the two posters? And then I think
Who's going to do the proposals?
everything.
Who's going to see the
All of us.
All of us, because it's not fair to the person.
When you gonna have it done by next week?
Yeah, because we'll be distributed by 28th.
So
The posters will be on.
They'll be out by 28th. We'll have them.
So it's just
Radio thing we were on about before, we actually got into that.
also,
No, we were mentioning about that radio thing.
um,
Yeah. It's not.
no, I don't think.
possibly pointless having a radio advertisement because it's literally just like for people
Yeah.
inside
Outside,
the
yeah.
that's all here.
So just, yeah, stick it with the Is there anything else we want to discuss about, we want to bring forward?
With health and safety, I feel like me and Gaz need to run through some stuff
Yeah.
with everyone. Are we all still taking down, like, on the actual day of the event itself, are we all carrying equipment down the live space itself?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
yes.
the planning was to meet here, like, and then take everything down,
Like,
Maybe you're at
It's
9
about 7
and you
now.
at 10.
Okay, it's just because we've got, we need to run through some principles of safe lifting basically. Do you all know how to pick up like an object, say like an amplifier or like a piece of like a drum, like part of like the drum kit?
But there's like correct steps, isn't there, to do it,
Yeah.
so you don't injure yourself, because that's what we're responsible for, so if you injure yourselves, it's kind of both of us, even though it's not actually part of the gig, so.
I mean, first of all, you need to sort of like really think about like the drum, like if it needs carrying like the object itself, or like if a trolley can be used. If it's like a really like if it's a large load, the trolley obviously. I mean, I'm not too sure we'd be able to source one from, but a trolley like obviously that's still an option.
Pritchard's building has at least 2 people.
yeah, upstairs and do one of those.
You also need to think about where the load's going. Obviously, we all know it's the gallery space. We need to think about how far it's going to take us, like how far we can actually like. Do we have the strength all of us to carry like each every single like bit of equipment? And does it need more than one person to lift like the object? Let's just need to go through some other things as well. If you're lifting from a low height, you need to make sure you bend your knees and not your back. Otherwise, you're going to put strain on your back, and it's
Yeah.
going to be it's probably going to be an over 3-day injury on the risk matrix severity because it can obviously increase back pain and strain. You need to keep your shoulders level and facing the same direction as your hips. Lift smoothly, avoid jerking movements. Lift your head first, your back then straightens automatically. And that's basically it with lifting. And also another thing, a control measure for when we're all on stage as well. I mean, obviously, if we were in the theatre, it would have been different than in the gallery space. But in the theatre, just for future reference, we need to make sure that we use the steps provided to get on and off the stage, not to jump, because that's where most of the accidents and stuff can happen. So it's always just better to use the steps provided. It's just common sense as well. But yeah, that's all the health and safety items that we go through.
Yeah, well, and we all get like basic roads, don't we?
Yeah. I'll pass it around actually.
Is there anything else you want to
Me and Pete have got the equipment list signed up and all that.
yeah.
I'll just get it. Basically, we've got all the equipment signed up by Lee and we've got all the equipment needed for it. It's just that one. And Mark, who's heads up the tech, he signed up on our plan. So that is design of where everything's going to go on the day as well.
So everything's all signed.
Is it
Alright, if I get some photos out, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll stick that on the Facebook as well.
So everything's all signed.
Also equipment list and set up.
What was that other one, Shelley?
Could
State?
you just pass that one? Yeah, I'll pass that one around the stage.
Oh, yeah.
we put a number for the 9-volt batteries?
What?
We put a number down for the 9-volt batteries.
Yeah, I just didn't think one was needed.
The resident spelled battery on the back. Those are batteries.
You ever put down like the mic stands or the mic hooks?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you need to make sure that it is actually part of the microphone, like if those are two separate objects?
I suppose.
That was going to be one of the things that we're doing the trip was up on the final day of the event itself. But yeah, you need to make sure that it goes together.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah, it's going to put on Facebook, on the Facebook group chat. It's neither of those pictures.
Yeah, that's everything.